new studio. I'm so excited. I'm finally in here. I'm finally set up and I finally get to show you guys what I've been working on for the last, well, renovation, 4 months, but the last week and a half to 2 weeks has been final touches in here, cleaning up, getting everything moved from the old studio to the new studio, and putting everything in order. So I'm so excited to finally get to show you guys this whole thing. I kind of wanted to do this in the morning when it was sunny outside, but life gets in the way, school, online schooling, all that. So it's nighttime, but one of these days you'll get to see it in the morning. But I'm going to take you guys off my tripod, turn the lights on, and I'm gonna give you guys a tour of the new studio. Be right back. All right, guys, so this was where I used to do all my videos. I had my table right here, and I had my big black shelving units right here, and I used to stand right here with my lights and do videos. So that is where I used to be. We're gonna finish cleaning this up, and Lucas will bring his train table from Grandma and Grandpa's house and situate himself here so he can do his YouTube videos from here. Now, as I said, we still have a lot of little things to do. My dad still needs to do this side of the door, but welcome to my new studio. I'm so excited. So I'm gonna come all the way back here and give you guys a view of the whole thing first. So here it is. I have so much more space now. That was my drying rack. Bought another one where I keep all my storage now. I used to have it in the closet in the other room. So, and then over here, those are the two tables I used to pour on, believe it or not. They are 2 by 4 feet. So I had a 4 by 4 foot table, and that is what I used to pour on. And all these big canvases used to be under that table, believe it or not. Well, I have more now, but I did a little shopping. But here's where I keep my boxes and my extra paper that I've been getting in boxes from shipments. This is the bubble air envelopes I told you about. Okay, for all of you who have been waiting for Dutch pour the door, I'm really sorry. I have horrible news. I cannot Dutch pour the door. Why? I found out that the door is hollow on the inside. It's not a solid door, which means if I pour a ton of paint on it, I would likely warp the door. And if I warp it and it ruins, my father will kill me. So that's the noise you're hearing right now, which you might occasionally hear in my videos. That is our sump pump. My father still needs to build an enclosure around it, but guess what? We ran out of lumber and we are on complete lockdown, stay-at-home order, and it's not a necessity right now, so we're just gonna leave it as is. So if I'm ever recording a video and you hear watery noises in the background, it's the sump pump going off. That is the water that is pooling under the house and gets drained every 5 or so minutes. So yeah, unfortunately, I will not be pouring the door. I know, total bummer. So anywho, I'll be using these tables for drying racks as well. I have my little heater going. It's a little cooler in here than the other part of the basement because the other side did have a fireplace. No fireplace on this side. So here I have my drying rack, and I still have my Loli Veffy mats here, which are awesome for putting my paintings on. Look, this is from my switcheroo. It's dry. Okay, back to the tour. I'll show you this another time. But so this is where I'm gonna put stuff to dry. Then I have this little rack here. These are all my extra paints, my doubles. Thank you cards, envelopes for shipping stuff out. So I kind of put everything where I thought would be great, but I'm sure I'll move things as I go along. There is my Dyson air purifier. I use that. I have it running when I'm doing resin work in here. It cleans the air. This is the table my dad built for me. It's 6 feet by 8 feet long. And you're probably wondering, all these mats here, these are actually yoga mats. They were gifted to me. The purple one here and these 2 big blue ones were gifted to me by my awesome viewer and my best client, Amy from Florida. Thank you, Amy. So she gifted these to me to protect the new floors because the old floors in the old studio are just ruined. These are 4 by 6 feet yoga mats. And they're so great on my feet when I'm standing around them. So naturally, I had to buy 2 more for this side. These are a tad smaller. These are 3 feet by 6 feet. And then the light purple one was gifted to me by Linny, one of my other awesome viewers. So now I have the whole floor surrounded. So if I drop any paint or any resin, it'll land on the mats, and not on the floor. Right there, I have garbage and recycling. So I have these nice big sturdy boxes for garbage and recycling. And then onto the table, I have my Lolly-Veffy mats. Now there's 4 here. 1, 2, 3, 4. I had these on my table when I was out in the other room. So they are a little short on this side and on that side. So Adriana, I'm getting, these are the mega mats. So there's 2 mega mats here and it overlaps just by about this much. And I love how big they are. It goes from here all the way over to here. It is a mega mat. It's rectangular. You can see the overlap right here, but they are awesome. And I'm going to get 2 more for this side of the table. And then I'll put these mats over on that table for the drying rack. I'm very excited about that, to get the table covered. So for now, I've just put this plastic drop sheet. I get it at Home Depot. It's literally covers, one sheet covers the whole table. So it's a roll. And a lot of people ask me why I cover my Lolly-Veffy mats. I am constantly painting, constantly doing resin. I'm in here 24/7. So if I do a painting, I will move my stuff. I don't have time or the energy to sit and wipe up and clean up my Lolly-Veffy mats in order to do another quick pour. I'd like to keep the mats clean so that when I'm doing videos for you guys, it looks presentable, looks clean, it's not dirty, it's not messy. That is why I cover my Lolly-Veffy mats. So for a lot of you who've been asking why I do that, that's why. This is work in progress. This is my logo. It is going to go right there in the middle of the wall when it's ready. I just have to resin the round and then put this on top, and that'll be ready to go. This is a work in progress. Stay tuned to see what I'm working on these. These are Lolly-Veffy rounds. Again, you can find them on Lolly-Veffy's website. This is my awesome baker's rack, which again was gifted to me by a wonderful viewer last year. Carla, again, thank you so much. It has been a lifesaver. So these are the racks you saw behind me, or you never saw them, but they were in the other room. This is where I keep all my supplies. I even have extra shelving. Look at this. So here are my alcohol inks. These are all my resin molds from Let's Resin. I now have, for those of you who want to know where I get the molds for these, the Believe, Welcome, these guys here, they're all from Let's Resin, the domino molds. There will be a description, a link in the description below. So here we go again here, Let's Resin. I've got all my stuff here. I've got my Krystal Resin pigments. I've got Baltic Day pigments, Black Diamond pigments. These are my pigments from Color Art. I got oodles and oodles of sprinkles from Resin Pigment Canada. These are all my my pastes and my pigments. I've got all kinds. So Resin Art, U Resin, Artie Sue, which no longer sells the products. So this is all my resin. This is my resin shelf. This is resin molds, my Arteza paints, my Amsterdam paint set that I was also gifted. And then over here, I'll squeak behind my light here. I've got just all my Floetrol, my Loli Veffy bottles, just extra gloves, cups. Here I've got all my resin. So Krystal Resin, if you saw my post, I said I had some exciting news for everyone from Krystal Resin. So Krystal Resin is now on Amazon. That's right, you heard it. It's on Amazon Canada and Amazon US. It's Prime, which means free shipping. That's right. So I will put the links for Amazon in the description below for Krystal Resin, and you can shop on Krystal Resin. You can shop for Krystal Resin on Amazon, and now you can get free shipping if you're in the US because it's Amazon Prime. Isn't that exciting news? And then Krystal Resin now has casting resin. So it's a 2-to-1 ratio. I have yet to use it. I've been pretty busy, but they now have casting resin. But if you're in Canada and you still want to purchase off the website, you can still save 5% off your Krystal Resin order using code Kanella5. Here's all my cups. Here's all my Artist Loft paint for my base. Then here I've got my glosses, my spray varnishes, all that stuff here. And then of course down here, we've got all the wonderful Art Minds paint that my mom picked up from me. And then boxes, and then over here, a nice little shelf. Again, picked up secondhand. I just keep all my stir sticks and all that stuff here. And then up here on the windowsill, I've got all my resin paperweights. So if anyone is interested in any paperweights, here they are. You can email me. That trivet was gifted to me by a fellow viewer. Her name is Colleen. Thank you, Colleen. It's super pretty. And this beautiful orchid was gifted to me by Liddy. Thank you, Liddy, for the beautiful orchid for my new studio. Down here, I have just a little table where I can put my my heat gun, my hair dryer, and some paper towel. There's my YouTube plaque, a little mini ring pour I did. Just some fun stuff. And here's, of course, another orchid. These are some rounds that are really old that I'm gonna put on an auction one day. These are my bears. Again, bears are available for purchase. And then this is a new rack I had to buy. This is from Costco, super heavy duty. But I've got all my smaller canvases on here, all my wood pieces here, and some more shipping boxes. I had to buy a heater because it's a little cold in here. I even had to buy that thermometer there. It's magnetic, and I put it up there so that I would know how cold it is in here. But yeah, bubble wrap, got my aprons hanging, and of course the painting rack that my dad built me almost 2 years ago now. I've got all my paints organized. I'm so happy. Look how pretty it is. I hope it stays like that. I can't guarantee it's gonna stay all that neat and tidy, but so yeah, that is my studio. My husband did steal a corner, which is totally fine. Like, I mean, what am I gonna do with all this empty space? But these are all boxes from deliveries I need to break down and get rid of. But he did take a corner and put his tools and stuff like that he uses regularly. But this is it, guys. This is my space. I still can't believe it. I'm actually down here all the time now. And my husband's like, are you ever gonna come upstairs? And I'm like, no, I'm having fun down here. I've got so much room now to do what I need to do. It's just, I'm very happy here. And to everyone who has been so kind, and, you know, thank you to everyone for all your kind words and everything. It means a lot to me. It's been a long 4 months, and I finally made it. I'm in here. I can't wait to do my first pour in here, and I guess that's it. And if I forgot anything, I'll let you know. But let's get started to today's pour. First pour in the new studio. All right, guys, welcome back. It's been about half an hour, no joke. It took me a while to set up the cameras. It is so hard to reach that end of the table. It was a challenge, let me tell you. Then I had to get this ready for you guys. So before I do say anything else, for those of you who joined us for the Great Switcheroo collaboration with myself, Tammy Anderson, Mina Villegas, Sarah Mack, and Erica Hughes, thank you so much. It was so much fun doing a premiere video with everybody and having you guys all join in for the live chat. It was such a huge success, that we are doing the Switcheroo Part 2. So that's right, guys. We are doing another collaboration with some different artists. So we have myself, Tammy Anderson, Christina Welch, Saskia Smith, Sandra Lett, and Mixed Media Girl. So stay tuned for that. That is happening February 21st. So we're super excited to do another Switcheroo collaboration. Super duper happy about that. For those of you who have been heading on over to my son, Lucas, his YouTube channel, and letting that playlist run, guys, I cannot thank you enough. His viewing hours are going up. I think he's at 1,300 now. He started off at 600 when I first asked you guys for help. So for those of you who want to continue to help, all you got to do is click this link right here that pops up. It's a playlist of all his videos. Click on it, let the videos play in the background. It helps him tremendously. I would be very grateful if you would. And if you're not a subscriber and you'd love to show your grandchildren or your little ones train videos, head on over to my son's channel. So thank you so much to everybody who's been doing that. Okay, let's get to the pour. So what we have here are 3 canvases, and these are sizes I've never used before because Michaels doesn't sell them. So I had to source out these canvases here. They are from Winsor & Newton, okay, and the size is 8 by 24 inches. Michaels does not sell these, okay, and they're still the thick 1.5 inch frame. So I had to buy these from Curry's art store here in Canada, and I had to get them shipped. They ain't cheap, let me tell you. It's not like Michaels where they put these 50% off and 40% off on the canvases. These are not cheap canvases, but anywho, I really wanted to try this size, 8 by 24 inches in a triptych. Now, the color inspiration was shown to me by one of my followers on Instagram. She sent me a private message with a screenshot of a gentleman who's on Instagram. I will put his picture right here so you guys can see him. He did this most gorgeous Dutch pour with these colors, and I said, I gotta try it. So I sent him a message, told him how much I loved his Dutch pour with these colors, and I asked him to let me know what colors he used, and that is what I'm gonna do tonight. So if you're on Instagram, go and check him out. I will link his Instagram channel in the description below. Go and check him out. He did this gorgeous Dutch pour, okay? And for those of you who are interested, at the end of this video, I will remember, hopefully, to show you a quick how-to tutorial on where to find the description below. When I say that a lot of people don't know how to get to the description. So I will show you at the end of this video for those of you who are interested in seeing where this mysterious description is and where you can find all the most important links that you need to find for discounts and Amazon shops and all that stuff. I'll show you guys at the end of the video. What I have here is gray, black, and believe it or not, Thalo Blue mixed with white. So my gray is my Artist Loft Flow Acrylic white and black mixed together to make gray. That's what I've done. Then I have black, obviously. And then I mixed my own blue, which is Thalo Blue by Grumbacher. Grumbacher? Yes, by Grumbacher. I had to look at that. So Thalo Blue by Grumbacher, but because it's so dark, I had to lighten it up a bit. So I added a little titanium white by by Amsterdam. I don't know my colors. Titanium white by Amsterdam. So I lightened it up because we all know dark colors like this, it looks all beautiful now when it's wet, but when it dries, it's going to be a lot darker. So I lightened it up with some white. Now I've saved some in the cup because I need to fix my edges when I'm done. All right, so the colors I'm using today are going to be Payne's Gray by Pebeo Studio Acrylics. Then we have Copper by Artist Loft. Then this one I'm throwing in on my own. It wasn't part of the color list, but Pewter by DecoArt with a little bit of Titanium White by Amsterdam, followed by Iridescent Precious Gold by Pebeo Studio Acrylics, and topping it off, we have Prussian Blue by Grumbacher. So those are the colors. Now, to me, these are manly colors. Like, I saw that canvas, I was like, oh, this is such a nice manly color canvas. So I really liked it. So that is why I'm going ahead with these colors. And I cannot wait to see, you know what? I just realized my hair dryer isn't even plugged in. My first day in the studio, and everything's so different for me. It's so funny that I have to figure out where everything is and what I'm doing. Let's see, we good? Yes, we're good. All right, let's start. I'm super excited. Now, I hope you guys can see very well because my studio lights are a lot further away from the table than they usually are, from the canvases, I mean. So I'm really hoping that the lighting is okay. So let me know in the comments below if you see a difference in the lighting at all. Is it darker for you? I'm contemplating buying another set of lights for the end of the table, on that end over there, or that end over there, because I'm just not sure it's bright enough. So let me know if you think I should get brighter lights or another set of lights, because I'm not really sure. I'm not paying attention to what I'm doing actually right now. Here's the Pewter, Payne's Gray. I think he said he used all the same base colors. Yeah, he told me he used all the base colors too. So, yes, that's right, I do. I do have to use the base colors. Good thing I thought about that and remembered that. I would have been pretty disappointed after all this work to not have. So in this one, we've got to put some of the base blue. Okay. And then in this one, it needs a little bit of black. I hope I'm doing this right. But then again, there's no right or wrong. And then in this one, it needs gray. So I hope I'm doing this okay. We shall find out once I get all the colors blown out. All right. Okay, we are done and down, and I'm going to pop all the bubbles, and I didn't even pop the bubbles on the base, so let's do that as well. You know, I was just thinking, how on earth am I going to get to that end of the table or that end of the canvas to fix my sides? This is the problem with a big table. The first world problems, right? but that's okay. I'd rather have this really big table than my little teeny tiny table. I will find a way, even if I have to crawl on the table to get to the other side, I will do it. Okay, I'm gonna start with the middle canvas and let's blow this out. Wish me luck. First pour, first blowout in the new studio. Let's go. Wow. Now my blue was a little thick, but overall, the only thing I need to fix is this. I'm not sure I'm liking this gap in here because everything else is so pretty. Wow, I don't know which one I like best. Well, definitely not this one because I need to fix this. Oh, wow. This right here is so pretty. And I'm so happy I added the white in here. The white looks really nice. I'm so happy with this piece. I gotta fix this. All right, let's fix this. Okay. This should be interesting. All right, so now I'm just gonna use my finger to get rid of that line and this one here. There, that's so much better. I still think there's a little bit of a gap here, but that's okay because there's one here and one here. I'm so excited. I'm looking at it in the camera and I'm just loving this. Oh, wow. I can't wait to bring you guys down for a close-up. Okay, I'm going to stop jabbering, and I think my remote is Caputo. I might have to get another one, but oh my gosh. I'm not going to fidget with anything, and I'm definitely not going to torch any of it because I don't want those little teeny tiny microscopic little cells or bubbles popping up. So I'm going to fix all my sides, and I'm going to bring you guys down for a close-up. Be right back. All right, guys. Okay, I got my sides all covered, as you can see. Can I tell you what a challenge it was to get to that end? Oh boy, I don't think I've ever stretched that hard in my life. So I'm gonna have to figure out a better way to get to my sides. Don't forget that you still need to scrape the drips from the bottom of your canvases. Don't forget, super duper important to do that, okay? Scrape all the drips all the way around. Now, let's check out the close-up. Now, I've got the studio lights on, so we'll see how it looks with the lights off and the regular lights on, but now we have different lights in here. In the old part of the basement, I have pot lights. So in here, look how pretty that is. In here, there's no pot lights. So, oh, by the way, for those of you who are in Canada, aside from Curry's, that is so pretty. Aside from Curry's and Desserts, is there any other place where you can buy art supplies online where I could potentially find these canvases, maybe in a different name brand? But if you live in Canada and you know of a website, Canadian website, where I could buy canvases aside from Michael's, Dessert's, or Curry's art store, please drop it in the description below. I would love to hear about some other places where I could potentially look to find these canvases. In my last video, the coaster tutorial, my dogs were going crazy. I was mortified, but you guys all loved it. I cannot believe the feedback from all of you about the dogs in the background singing their song, and how your dogs and even your cats were going crazy at the sound. So made my day. Thank you so much. Let me turn off these studio lights and get regular lights on and see what we find. All right, so let's see. Now, see, here's the problem now. Look at that big light. Oh, man. Well, can't have it all, right? You win some, you lose some. So, unfortunately, from now on, you're going to be seeing that big, ugly light in the reflection. What are you going to do? Let's see if there's a way I can go this way. Maybe that might work. But I'm super happy with this piece. Look at that. You see that? That's going to be so pretty when it dries. So if anyone is interested in this piece, it is available for purchase. If you are interested, please email me at kanellaciraco@gmail.com. If you are a new viewer and you would love to see more, please subscribe to my channel. I would greatly appreciate it. If you want to know how I mix my paints for all my bottles, my ratios, check out video number 63. I will link it up here at the top. Full tutorial on how I mix my paints. So there you have it, guys. Stay tuned at the end for a quick tutorial on how to find the description with all the links that you need to know. There is the Loli Veffy 10% discount. There's Krystal Resin 5% discount. Don't forget, Krystal Resin is now on Amazon. I will put those links below. Lots of people have been asking me where I get the resin molds for these guys and the words and the dominoes. That's from Let's Resin. I will put that information in the description below. To everybody who's been a part of this journey, a part of my renovation, watching everything, to those of you who have donated to my PayPal, thank you so much. For those of you who have purchased gifts for my new studio, I can't thank you enough. I really can't say thank you enough. I can say it 100 times till I'm blue in the face, but it really means the world to me. So thank you so much, you guys. Until the next video, thank you so much for watching. Until next time, have a good day, have a good night, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care. Bye. All right, guys. So for those of you who wonder where the description is to a video. So for example, if you are on your phone, so here we have my channel. There you go. Pick a video. Let's pick this rainbow Dutch pour here, okay? Of course, there's going to be some ads, so let's skip those. All right, so there's me talking. Yay, me. All right, I'm going to pause that. So what you have here is the title of the video, and then there's the like button. Don't forget to hit the like button. And for those of you who are not subscribed, please hit the subscribe button. Now, if you want to get to the description, all you got to do is, you see that little triangle right there? You can either click on that, like so, like that, and then opens up all the description. Or to make your life simple, all you got to do is click on the title. That's it. And up comes the description of the video. This is where I have the day of the video was posted, the size of the canvas, the colors I used, not in this video in particular because it was like 15 different colors. But anyways, and here are the timestamps. So for those of you who want to fast forward or find the part where I'm blowing out the paint or find the part where I'm talking about the size of the canvas, all you got to do is click on that. So let's say I'm blowing the paint. I want to get to the part where Kanella's blowing the paint. So I'm going to click on 2640 and boom, the video will take you right to 2640 where I'm going to be blowing out the paints. Okay, I think I hit the wrong one. There we go. That's blowing out the paint. I'm going to hit play and there I go. I start blowing out the paint. All right, so then if you scroll further down, there's my son's channel. Here is Krystal Resin info. This is where you're gonna get the information and the link for Krystal Resin. In this video, obviously, you're gonna see new links for Amazon. There's Loli Veffy, Arteza. There's my son's YouTube channel again. I have to fix that. Juno and Echo's channel for those of you who wanna subscribe to my dog's channel. And then, of course, at the bottom, you've got the PayPal link. Then you've got Facebook, Instagram, Etsy, Pinterest, TikTok. If you're on any of those social medias, you can click on those. And then for those of you who want to see what's in my Amazon shop, if you want to purchase supplies that I purchase off Amazon, you can do so by clicking on one of these links. Okay, so in this video, you'll also see the Let's Resin link as well. So obviously this is an older video, so I don't have it in here. So that is how you get to the description if you are on a phone. If you're on a computer, I'll show you that as well. All right, so if you're on a computer, again, once you get to my YouTube channel, all you gotta do is, let's click this video. No, not there. Close. I hit this. Click on a video, and then of course you'll have some ads. I'm gonna put that on pause. I'm gonna scroll down a bit. So here you go. This is how you get to it from a computer. So here you have video posted on, hi everyone, and then it says show more. What you wanna do is click on show more, and then you can scroll down and everything you just saw on the phone, you will see here on your computer. So I hope that was helpful to those of you who didn't know how to get to the description. Now you know. So that's it, guys. I'm sorry for this extremely long video. I don't even know how long it is, but thank you for sticking with me to the very end. See you guys next time. Take care. Bye.